Hey guys, I'm a little bit rusty at this, I'm finding. It's been a while since I moved out of my old house where I did all my Funkyard videos and into the new one, and we're settled in now, but I'm still waiting to have my new Funkyard built in the 12x6 shed to my right here. Hopefully that'll get underway soon, but look, I just thought I'd reach out to you guys and say g'day and spread some love out there. This is the theme of today's video, which is love. I've had some really good conversations with a few people recently, including my wife, around our highest power, as they say, and I believe that. And people talk about the strongest thing that we have is love, and it's the most powerful thing that we can use in our day-to-day lives, and it's very true. And I think I want to start pushing a message out there about, and I'm sure other people are doing that, but what's relevant for me right now is the practice of love, and not just focusing that on close friends and family, but in my daily practice, whatever I'm doing, my work, my social, whatever. What can I do in terms of spreading love, making connections with other human beings and other animals, but yeah, these conversations that I've been having, and we've been talking about ways, how can I include love in this scenario? How do I bring love into it? How do I love other people? How do I use that highest power that we all have? And it's a question that I am regularly asking myself, and I think we all should. I don't think it's asked of us enough. I think that whole competition over community vibe has kind of made us disconnect from that highest power that we have, and we just, cogs in a machine, or we play these other roles that don't include the giving of love to other people. But the fact is, we can bring that stuff into all sorts of stuff. I don't know, if you're selling a couch even, you can form a connection with people on a great many different levels, and different activities. So I guess if you take anything out of this video today, I want you to think about that. Each morning when you wake up, maybe, what is something that I can do today? How can I give love to another human being or another animal? And this thing that I've been thinking about just happens to have coincided with an album that I received probably a couple of months ago, but it's the Chili Peppers' first album that they put out this year. They've also put out another double album. They've been busy boys. But those Funky Monks, they've been all about that, love and that for a long time. I guess these latest two albums are a bit more of a mature take on that, going with their age, and it just seems to have coincided with where I'm at in my life also. So I'm really appreciating this new album, which happens to be called Unlimited Love. What a great album title. So yeah, look, I'm enjoying it. I know a lot of people aren't getting into the newer stuff as much because it doesn't have that edge about it, but I mean, I guess, like I said, this kind of reflects where these guys are at in their career and personal lives also. So power to them, I reckon. So I think anybody can take something from these new tunes. They're brilliant musicians and songwriters. So put the older stuff to the side and start listening to this newer stuff. It's crazy, especially that they've got John Frusciante back on guitar, which I'm stoked with. He's probably one of my favorite guitarists of all time. The emotion that man can translate through his guitar is amazing. So look, I'm really excited also. I just bought tickets for January's concert, I think it is, in Brisbane. Outdoor, it's not in Boondall, which is great. We're outdoor at Suncorp Stadium. I'm on the grass with my wife. We're just going to have a great time. I have no doubt about it. They've been doing stadium tours around the world, and it's like a greatest hits catalogue, but also the new stuff too, which which I'm waiting for the latest album to come through the post, because it's been in such high demand apparently. So it's 2 double albums in 1 year. It's a good effort. So these guys are on fire at the moment. So another cool thing is that I got my Technics SL 1900. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't into this vintage hi-fi thing that I go on about sometimes, but I'm really stoked. It's a turntable that I've wanted to get for a long time and needed a bit of work. So I finally got it back from the repairer the other week, and there was a problem with it, and I took it back the other day, and we sat down, we pulled it apart, and I think he's nailed it. So thank you, Mark, legend. Yeah, so I'm going to show you that. Look, the beer I'm drinking today is an old favourite. I found a local bottle-o near my new abode, and they sell Deep Creek there, and it's Misty Miyagi, of course, one of my favourite IPAs. Anyway, I want to play this record for you. I'll probably just play the first song. I think it's the first single off the album too, so enjoy that. And yeah, look, in terms of love, really, I want you guys to think about that, because it is our greatest power, and it can change the world on an individual level, but also from the inside out, into your community. Be the change you want to see in the world, because that's how we do it, guys. If you can love other people that you come in contact with, I don't care if it's the guy at the 7-Eleven, there's ways that we can connect with people and, give them more than we're being trained to do in terms of this competitive society that we live within. We can do a lot better, and we should, because it'll change the world from the inside out. Like I said, I'm a big believer in that. It gives me hope and gratitude, and I get to identify how powerful I am on a daily basis purely through the practice of love. If we do that on a regular basis, I know we're taught it's dog eat dog out there, but it doesn't have to be, and give a bit of love, because love is the most powerful energy that you can use and utilize, even in difficult situations, where we're taught that we really should be combative with one another. Anyway, I think that went all right. It took a couple of takes to begin with, to get this thing started. But anyway, look, it's been a pleasure as always, and I hope you took something out of that. And anyway, I'm going to play this song for you now. Bear with me. Hopefully this camera doesn't run out of batteries. Here's the Technics. I love this table. Yeah, it's fully automatic because I'm a lazy bastard, but man, just look at it. 1976, I think. But yeah, fully automatic, like I said. Flick. Thank you. Just a turntable. Play my favorite album of the moment. This is it, guys. I'm using the old realistic. This thing pumps, eh? The skies refuse to cry. Cremation takes its piece of your supply. The night is dressed like noon. A sailor spoke too soon, and China's on the dark side of the moon. Octopus are few, the secret life of Gru, a personality I never knew. Get it on. Magneto is a tongue, the archer's on the run,
censorship, riding on a headless horse to make the trip.
Cheers guys, see you next time.